We are the mirror, and they don't like what they see. So instead of figuring it out, it's just easier to blame us for taking their purpose. They're not bothering to ask why. That's difficult to hear. Now, I turned into a feminist because of my last relationship. I did everything. And I got to the point of, why do I continue to stay with you? And it was more than my going to work every single day to be able to afford where we lived, and the car note, and the cell phone bill, and food on the table. And I was doing everything. And I was like, on top of that, being treated so disrespectfully, so rude, ignored. If I made him angry, he stopped talking to me. I mean, the devastation that I have never felt from the partner I have now. The complete opposite. The doing everything and being mistreated turned me into a feminist. That I was like, I'm doing everything. The financials, I took care of all of it. I paid for it all. He wouldn't hold a job down. And I was like, it was the mistreatment that I was like, I I don't need you. I don't need this. I'm better off single. I'm better off by myself. And I think that's what a lot of men aren't understanding is, not only are we providing financially, which is fine. Like, I don't have a problem providing, but it's the mistreatment because of how he felt about himself. I have to suffer? Why? Misery loves company. The misogyny and the ability to keep working, to put food on the table and a roof over your head. It just really boils down to the patterns. Men who are stuck in patterns, right, going around in circles, making themselves feel unworthy, and they can't get out. I'm like, I got out, and I was able to move forward. Their privilege and entitlement keeps them in a pattern and in old belief systems, and they refuse to come into the now. And that's they will not make it our problem. And that's what we're facing right now, is because they can't get it out of their own way. They're going to punish us for figuring it out. Their egos and shame keep them from asking the questions of, how did you do it? They're embarrassed to ask us, how are you women doing this without us? You trained us well. We know all your tricks. We know all the things that you do, and you can no longer hurt us. Because that's the point, right? Be cruel to us, be mean to us, degrade us. Doesn't work anymore. And that's why they're just stuck in this fucking loop. They can stay there. We can't save them all. We can't save them all.